Hi, and welcome to my multimedia guide for the use of mobile devices in science. Here is a list of learning outcomes that are hoped to be achieved by the reading of this guide. There are 5 main types of learning that we focused on in this course. Information transfer is the simplest form of learning, and sometimes the least effective. It is the relaying of information to the learner, for example through lecture or through textbooks. This is very commonly used in the science field. Behaviorism is the process of testing your knowledge while being provided with corrective feedback. In science, this is often not experienced until tests, which account for your grade. Social constructivism is the process of learning from a variety of different people's understandings and perspectives. This is most commonly observed in group work, which is often undertaken in group assignments in the science field. Embodied learning is learning while using the body, and this is most commonly seen in primary education rather than tertiary. Situated learning is learning about something as you do it. I have experienced this in science when dissecting animals to learn about their inside structure and corresponding functions. The most common forms of teaching I have experienced in my degree are that by way of information transfer, behaviorism, and social constructivism. I believe behaviorism can be better utilised to aid in learning, and that embodied and situated learning should be better integrated into the course. Behaviorism could be better used with flashcard apps or simple testing your knowledge apps to shape what you need to practice more without affecting your grade. Situated learning and embodied learning could help improve what has been vastly theory-based degree into being a more hands-on degree with learning through doing. There are many current technologies for education, some of which are listed here below. I will be focusing on how the 5 underlined categories can be used to enhance learning. Ebooks allow for a simple and portable way to carry historically heavy and bulky textbooks, making learning more accessible at any time. They also allow for the resizing of text and the searching of a book for a certain phrase, both of which are not available in physical copies of a book. And with the advancements being undertaken in ebook technology, more ebooks will become more interactive and allow for multiple ways of learning. An example of an enhanced ebook is shown on the next slide.
You can pick anything up using 2 fingers and pop it open. Tap the globe in the corner to see a photo's location on an interactive map. Pinch to return to the page you were reading. Movies work the same way.
Most modern wind turbines consist of a large.
Some images unfold to reveal the other half. Some photos have audio commentary.
Industrial agriculture now uses 10 calories of energy.
A hand icon marks our choice's interactive infographics. Pop one open and use your finger to explore the data.
Educational apps have the potential of being utilised to a much greater extent than they currently are in tertiary education. In my field of zoology and marine science, I was able to find an app that allowed for the virtual dissection of a frog. There are many apps that function more as a guide to accompany a real-life dissection, but I believe this virtual dissection could be an answer to embodied learning while allowing for a cheaper means of doing so while also providing the supplementing information right then and there. QR codes and AR apps both allow for the possibility of creating an interactive learning trail. The QR codes mean the learner can actively scan the code, which may present them with some information, a video, a question, or a picture. The AR app functions in a similar way, except by following the trail, certain points or cues will bring up these same sorts of media. This allows the students to get out of the classroom and get involved in their learning. And finally, I believe live polling could be used in my degree. It could be used as a way for the lecturer to test students on things they have just learned or even previously learned, and allows them to know if the content needs to be revised, or they could perhaps provide outside reading on the topic so that students could attain a better understanding of the concept. Overall, the use of technology in education can be utilised to create a more interactive way of learning that may be more effective, and with further development, the integration of these technologies may allow for a better way of educating. Here is some feedback from students that I received on my presentation. I found their comments to be helpful, so I adopted them into my guide. Thank you for viewing my guide on the ways we can use technology for education within the science field.